7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses. And I'm taking you guys along that adventure of how I did it and how I am currently doing it to this day. So it's Sunday, it's day 7 of the vlogs. We're daily vlogging right now. I don't know how long we're gonna keep it going. I think right now in my head I'm aiming for 30 days, but we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. Life can get crazy. I might miss a day. I'm not holding myself to it too strictly, but it's a challenge. I want to see if we can get it done. So it's Sunday right now. Usually my typical Sunday is my rest day. I'm taking Sunday off to sit on the couch, spend with the fiance, or just spend at the house relaxing, maybe take a nap, watch TV, whatever. It's a chill day for me. But it's gonna be raining the entire week. The rest of the week, the forecast shows rain, and my grass is getting kind of tall, so I need to cut my grass today. So unfortunately, no rest for me today. So that is what is on the agenda right now, and then once I'm finished with all that, I'll take some time to rest. We'll watch some TV, grab some lunch, whatever. But let's get after it. I got a storage unit that I've been keeping just stuff for rentals, ladders, extra windows, all this stuff. I got my fitness parlor sign here that goes in my pickup truck for the parade. But while I was walking over here to get the lawnmower, I was thinking about how I have been thinking about trying to pay someone to cut my grass for a while. My dad is retired, and when I was a kid growing up, that was when I was 13 years old, before 13, I remember cutting grass with my dad for other people and companies, little businesses in town and stuff, when I was in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. I was really young, and at first he just put me on a riding lawnmower, cut the grass, and as I got older, get out of here, fly. He started putting me on the weed eater, and then eventually by the time I made it to high school, he was just giving me jobs that he couldn't do, he'd be too busy for, and he'd be like, Ryan, go cut these. And that is how I paid for my first car. But it's also what I think gave me a really big drive. It gave me that itch to want to make money. I enjoyed working for myself. I enjoyed making money at a young age. I was able to buy my own stuff. I would cut multiple yards, and I would get $30 a month when I first started out. And that wasn't even not even when I first started out. That was whenever I probably started in 4th, 5th grade, maybe even 3rd. I got paid $30 a month for cutting grass, and we were cutting grass every day in 6th grade. So I was getting $30 a month for it. Way underpaid. But I don't even think I should have had to get paid. My dad was just nice enough to pay me, and that gave me the opportunity to buy just a game or something that I wanted at that time of my life. So what I'm getting at here is, I wish there was a kid like me, and I'm sure there is one out there, but I don't know who they are, but I wish there was a kid like me that was cutting grass locally that I could pay to cut my grass. That way, on my Sundays, I could take the day off, enjoy it with my family, but my grass could stay maintained. I think I am going to start actively looking, but I also want to do the purpose behind paying someone is not just to get my grass cut, but to give a kid an opportunity to make some money young, start his own business, start to get that itch like I got that itch at a very young age. And I have the mower, I have the weed eater, I have all the tools to provide him. If somebody could just drop him off, he could use my stuff, I keep the mower filled, everything like that, and just give that kid a good opportunity at a young age. So I think I am going to start looking for that, but that is also something for you guys that's if you're trying to make some extra money and it's going into the summer months, that is a great way to make money. You can make, let's say $50, $60 a yard. You do 6 to 8 yards a day. So we're talking $400 a day. Times that by 5 days a week, if that's all you want to do. Times that by 7. That's $2,800 a week. You do that all summer long, you're gonna make some pretty good money. And yes, you do have to put some money back into fuel, weed eater string, maybe a little bit of maintenance, oil changes, stuff like that on your mower. But like I said, I would let them use my mower. I'd pay for all the maintenance myself, pay for the gas, whatever. But just give them the opportunity. So things like that, there's always opportunity out there to make money. Don't say that you don't have an opportunity to make any money, because there's definitely opportunities out there. You just gotta keep your eyes open and try. You just gotta get out there and try. Don't be scared to start. All right, let's see if this thing will start. Let's see if my mower will start. This thing has a tendency of to get like mice and all kinds of crap in it. It's not the best storage spot for it, but right now I have my pickup truck in my shop, and we've been keeping the cars in the garage, so we don't have a good place to store it. I actually want to build a lean-to off the back of my shop here soon, but I have to get a little dirt work done first. And my guy that does that, he's just been busy, so I haven't had a good opportunity to have any work done, and that's okay because it saves us some money, because all the money that you put in your own house doesn't make you any money. So it's not really a good investment. It does make your place nice, but it doesn't make any money. So I try not to spend money on things that are just liabilities, stuff that doesn't cash flow, not gonna have a potential to bring me my money back. So that's okay by me. We can save our money for a little bit longer. Make sure we got gas. Okay, that side's pretty empty. Let's flip the gas tank. There we go. She's running good. She's never let me down. This is a good old mower right here. I have a couple hours of mowing, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to listen to an audiobook. This is my time to just relax, listen to a book. I've been listening to the 48 Laws of Power, which is an interesting book. Some stuff I agree with, some stuff I'm like, I don't know, maybe it worked back in the day, but it doesn't now. But I'm gonna continue to listen to it. And yeah. Cutting grass. I got pretty far into it, but then let's see if I can show you guys this wire under here. It looks like somebody had done some work to it before. It's where this wire nut is. This wire right here, it broke. She's never let me down. This is a good old mower right here. So we just gotta fix that. I don't know if maybe I don't think I snagged it on anything. I was just cutting in the middle of the yard and it shut off. And somebody already had, you could tell somebody had some wire nuts on it from before. I guess maybe they replaced that, whatever that little motor, the actuator is called. And it shut off, and I was like, dang it, no. And I thought maybe that whole actuator, or is that called the actuator? Whatever it is that turns the blades on, whatever that's called. And I was like, dang, that probably burnt up, because it just shut off completely, but it actually got really lucky. I don't know if you guys can even see anything in here. So you guys can see the wire right through here. It's probably gonna be blurry for you guys, but this wire right here, I'm just gonna snip it. It's just a wild guess, but this one right here, you guys can see somebody put a wire nut on it before. It looks exactly like this wire nut I have. It is a little different, but I swear I did not wire nut that thing on there. Yeah, some wire nutting this new one on there. It's following suit, and that's it. Hopefully that fixes it, and we can finish cutting grass. I probably got half of it done right now. I have like a 2-acre field, or an acre field. I don't know. I don't know. It's a big patch of grass that needs cut. And when I went on vacation, I missed it, so now it's extra tall. So let's just fire this thing up real quick. Okay. This tire's a little flat. Alright, let's see if it turns on. This switch right here. That's it, right there. Alright, we're going back cutting grass. Easy fix, I like that kind of stuff. Oh, I've been excited for this one here. I usually use like I actually have one that goes on my mower, like just like a big pull behind thing with like a boom arm, which is great. And I actually bought this one for the gym because I don't want to load my lawnmower up and I have to haul that, like that boom sprayer. I don't want to have to haul that to the gym just to spray the parking lot, which it desperately needs. So I bought this. This is a backpack sprayer that's battery powered. And it came with one like little cheap battery, but it works on Milwaukee batteries, and I use Milwaukee battery powered tools for just about everything now. Like even my weed eater, my leaf blower, everything's becoming battery powered now. And so this just made sense for me to get. And it comes with one battery, but you can, like I said, you can use Milwaukee batteries on it, which I thought that was like a big seller for me because I didn't want to pay the money that you had to pay for a Milwaukee one. Like for the same thing, Milwaukee brand, I think it was like $400 or $500, and this was $100 on Amazon. So just one of those deals that you can't pass up kind of thing. All right, what am I doing here? Like, okay. This goes on like this. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, got that. Charger. This is the backpack deal. We don't read instructions around here, we just figure it out. Clearly has some type of hooks on top and bottom. It's gonna go on the back. Should go on like that? It's got to, right? Okay, yep, here we go. Right here, clip there. Clip there. There. Yeah, there's that. Came with some little charger. And then I'm guessing these are just different wand types. We'll fill it up. It just has an on and off button. Builds pressure. I used to have like a hand pump one I would just walk around at the gym and do, but you get tired just it's like every 10, 20 seconds you have to stop and pump it up. They work. Okay, that doesn't go over your head either, by the way. Oh, it's actually got liquid in it already? You guys see that? I literally just pulled it out of the box. Why does it have water in it? That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna use this thing out, try it out at least. Like I said, meant to buy it for the gym. The purpose of it is for the gym. And I'm able to write it off, which is nice, because it is a tool that I'm going to be using at the gym. And it'll probably stay at the gym, but I'm going to use it at my house today. Okay, grass is cut. Yard is looking beautiful. Everything's weed. Got some stuff sprayed. I think I'm going to close out this video here, but I want to lead out with one thing. And that one thing being is, I talked about it just a little bit ago, right before I started cutting grass, about how, you know, you can make money doing a lot of different things, and cutting grass is just one of those ideas. And I don't own a lawn care business. I don't know that much about it anymore. When I was a kid, that is how I paid for my first car, and that is, like, I bought a cell phone when I was in 6th grade. and it was only for calling. It didn't have anything else on it, just a cheap little flip phone. But I was able to pay for that myself by cutting grass. I did have a really good dad that was able to help me. He had the lawnmower, he had the weed eater, so he did have some tools for me already to use. He also drove me to the jobs. So I did have some help, and you got to have help all along. But everything you do, you're going to need help. But there's lots of ways to make money. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could do it at 13 years old. You could do it at 40 years old. Cutting grass is just one of those ideas, and it was just something that came to my mind because that's what this channel is all about. It's helping you start a small business. It's how to help you become more entrepreneurial yourself. And I'm not trying to tell you guys to start a lawn care business. A lot of you guys probably already had that idea at some point. If you're young and you're hungry, or even if you're older and you're hungry and you're trying to figure out a way to make a little extra money, that's a great way to make some money. That sprayer that I was showing you guys, I bet you could charge on top of every job like $25 extra an hour, at least, if not $50 maybe even extra an hour to just use that sprayer to spray weeds, the cracks in the people's sidewalks, spray the gravel in their driveway. There's lots of ideas that you can have that I don't even have for you guys, that if you just start doing it, start with the lawnmower at first, start cutting grass at first, and then buy one of those. That was $100 for that sprayer, comes with a battery. Upgrade to that, and then maybe start doing some landscaping style stuff. There's lots of different things that you guys can do to make some extra money. You can turn it into so much more than just cutting grass. You could really make a full-time career out of it. Yes, you're limited in the winter depending on where you're at, but there's lots of ways in the winter to make money too. If you're somewhere with snow plowing, snow shoveling, things like that. Just little simple stuff just to get you started, and then from there you can scale up. So that was just an idea I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little short today. I know it's not as exciting as my work days, where I'm actually taking you guys to the gym and taking you guys to do mic cover, or taking you guys to a rental, and we will get back to that tomorrow. Today's a Sunday. It's usually a rest day for me. But if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing to grow a little bit. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.